rebuild everything, but at what cost?
Only through absolute dominion will you bring order.
As the world falls apart, Stark faces his own demons.
Something bigger than the Kingpin is coming.
We can feel the darkness approaching.
Logan, there is one more job. The fate of the world depends on it.
As heroes prepare, a new threat is forming in the shadows.
We don't have time. The world is changing. We need to act now.
If it's not me, it'll be someone else. Someone will always come along.
In the echo of Stark's ambitions, the multiverse listened and piqued the interest of the Beyonder. Humanity awakens. Warriors emerge. Realities connect.
You don't want to save the world. You want to rule it.
Shut up!
This is not natural.
It looks like we're at the beginning of a war.
Old soldiers walk towards another battle, perhaps the last.
The balance of the universe is in our hands.
And then he came, the Watcher, the Judge, the architect of the secret wars.
I will be Destiny.
The barriers between worlds begin to crumble.
I don't even know what you are anymore, but you'll fall like everyone else.
But not all evil can be seen, only felt.
You may be old, but I am eternal.
Maybe I'll have to destroy everything first.
The architect contemplates chaos and begins to design his game.
We will not be pieces. We will be the players.
New heroes rise, forged by fear, driven by necessity.
Interesting. The genius wants to be God.
And the secret war began with a crack in the sky.
I fought for freedom, but this is something else.
Not even magic understands what is coming.
I'm not going to save this world. I'm going to recreate it.
But who decides destiny? The saviors or the conquerors?
Let's see who really deserves to exist.
Dead or alive, they will remember us.
The greatest enemy may be within each one of us.
If we're going to fall, we'll fall together.
For some, destruction is just the beginning.
Fate always had my name on it. That was one of the visions I always feared.
From the beginning, he already knew the signature of fate.
You are the only one who dared to dream of infinity, Stark.
But no hero was made to understand a god.
It is not you who dictate the future. It is those who dare to build it.
Every choice created a world, and now they all fall apart.
No matter what falls apart, I will protect this ground.
If I'm going to fall tearing apart destiny.
Even former rivals understand when the end demands unity.
If being a god is the price, I will pay with fire and sword.
And in the end, he was not the hero, nor the villain. He was the one who dared to dream bigger than the universe.
Rise, sons of iron.
Bringing together science, sorcery, and the chaos of creation.
Beyonder wasn't the end. It was the stepping stone.
This isn't redemption, Stark. It's tyranny.
I am the supreme of all.
Not all the union in the world can hurt the absolute.
Tony, come back. Come back to us.
For a second, he remembered.
Then let the thunder sing the last song.
You are once again tempting fate, and you will suffer the consequences.
It was not the victory of one man, but the birth of a new pantheon. Dr. Doom, the Iron God. When all seemed lost, something awakened.
Where am I?
Tony Stark, resurrected, but not as before.
This isn't my technology. This is magic. What did they do to me?
But he's not alone.
Welcome back, Stark, or should I say welcome to us?
No, this can't be real.
In infinite realities, only one merger was inevitable.
We are Doom.
It's eating me up.
You've always been part of something bigger. You just didn't know it yet.
In another timeline, Victor Von Doom did the unthinkable.
You saved me. Why?
Because only together can we stop it.
A new enemy awakens, the one who destroyed the multiverse.
Then let's stop this bastard.
The future belongs to the fusion of the impossible.
All my selves, watching, judging.
The past, the future, all collapsing. Neither were they a match for what was to come.
I am the error and the correction.
And he walks towards the impossible.
He's coming, and he remembers you.
I'm sorry, love, but I can't go back now.
He's not just a man anymore. He's destiny. The final battlefield has no ground, no time, only destiny.
You don't remember me, but I remember you.
That's not possible.
Not every experiment dies. Some wait.
I am what was born when you gave up.
Genius, hero, arrogant, traitor. No, I'm still here.
When two destinies collide, only one universe remains.
Now I finally know who we are. We are doomed.
Welcome to the Mr. Pictures channel. The multiverse is increasingly going into immeasurable madness. Stark becoming Doom is one of the most insane things we can imagine, even more so with the appearance of several heroes together joining forces to put an end to a greater evil. But now I'm going to bring a variant story where I say that this was all predestined to happen. Since Doom's will is absolute and Doom is Stark without further ado, let's get straight to the point. Doom Stark, the ruler of time. A man's destiny can be changed by a single mistake. For Tony Stark, this mistake was mess with the time machine. He was no longer just a billionaire genius. He was no longer the hero. He was the bane and rebirth of the multiverse. Now known as Dr. Doom Stark, he did not seek redemption. He wanted the throne of time itself. The man who defied the gods. The sky over New York was blood red. An electrical storm was brewing as Stark Tower, now reshaped and expanded with mystical and quantum technology, pulsed with infinite energy. At the top, a throne of metal and energy. Sitting on it, Tony Stark wearing his ultimate armor, a fusion between Stark technology and the mystical powers of Victor Von Doom. His eyes glowed with pure energy. He raised a hand, and portals began to open around the world. "You guys always underestimated me," he said, his voice echoing through space-time. "Now I will show you the true meaning of power." He didn't fear Kang. He didn't fear the Watchers. He did not fear the Eternals. He was superior to everyone. Doctor Strange appeared before him, emerging from a portal. "Tony, you need to stop. You're playing with forces you can't control." Doomstark laughed, his voice reverberating like thunder. "Wrong, Stephen. I'm not kidding. I am in control." He raised his hand, and a simple gesture was enough to trap Strange in chains of quantum energy. "You were a brilliant wizard, but you always thought small. I have surpassed the concepts of time, space, and reality. I am the absolute ruler." Strange tried to free himself, but it was useless. Doomstark approached. "You know what's the matter with you heroes? You want to protect a failed system. I'm going to destroy it and rebuild it my way." And, with a snap of his fingers, Doctor Strange was thrown out of the tower, disappearing in a rip in time. Doomstark looked up to the heavens. He knew the others would come. The Eternals, Kang, the Watchers. He smiled. He was waiting for them. The challenge of the Immortals the Council of Eternals has met. Uatu the Watcher watched with concern. Tony Stark has broken all the rules of the universe. If he is not stopped, he will rewrite existence itself. Beside him, Kang laughed. "And why should I want to stop him? Stark has done what no one has ever dared. He fears nothing. I respect that." Uatu turned to him. "If Doomstark wins, there will be no one left to conquer Kang, not even you." Kang was silent. For the first time, he realized the true danger Stark represented. Time was unraveling. The multiverse trembled under the power of a single man. But there was just one question. Could anyone really stop him? The battle of the end. The war began. Portals opened across the multiverse as armies from alternate realities advanced against Stark Tower. The Eternals, the Guardians of Time, Doctor Strange and Wong. But Doomstark was waiting for them. He descended from the heavens like a fallen god, his attire radiating absolute power. He extended his hand, and beams of destructive energy consumed hundreds of warriors within seconds. Doctor Strange appeared next to Kang. "He's too powerful!" "We need a plan!" Kang clenched his fists. "There is only one way to defeat him. We need to remove him from the throne." But before they could act, Doomstark appeared before them. "Do you guys really think you can defeat me?" He raised his hands, and time around them froze. "I am the ruler of time. There is no battle. There is no fighting. There is only my will." Doctor Strange tried to cast a spell, but Stark simply snapped his fingers and broke his magic. Kang charged at him, but Doomstark caught him by the neck. "I could kill you now, but that would be a waste." He opened a portal and threw Kang out of time, leaving him adrift in the void of the multiverse. Now there was only one thing left. The Supreme Throne. Doomstark looked up, where a cosmic portal had opened. The very concept of time was bowing before him. He smiled. "The universe belongs to me." And then he sat on the throne of infinity. The war was won. Time was under his command, and Doomstark had become the absolute sovereign. Thanos' secret, Doomstark contemplated the flow of time from his cosmic throne. He dominated everything. Realities, eras, possibilities. Each timeline bent to his will. But something bothered him. A fragment of the future still remained hidden. He typed sequences into his armor and projected a quantum hologram into the air. 1,000,000 timelines branched out before him. He went through each one until he found what I feared. A single reality where Thanos triumphed. A reality where Stark would never become Doom. Doom. Stark rose from his throne, his gaze as cold as steel. Impossible. He zoomed in on the timeline and saw yourself in that other reality. Era. Oh, Tony Stark, original. The hero. The Avenger. And in front of him, Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet. But what caught Doomstark's attention was the Mad Titan's smile. Thanos, you knew. Somehow, Thanos knew that in an alternate reality, Starky was not a hero, but a tyrant god, and the worst, he prepared for it. Doomstark narrowed his eyes. So you always knew. He couldn't allow not even Thanos' echo in time existed. It was time to meet the Mad Titan before he did the same to him. The Last Guardian. Of the multiverse Doom, Stark opened a portal to the alternate reality, but as soon as he stepped on it, he realized he wasn't alone. On the horizon of the cosmos, a silhouette formed. Watu, Vigia. Tony Stark, you can't go any further. Doomstark crossed his arms. There's nothing I can't do, Uatu. Interfering with this timeline could destroy everything. Doomstark stepped forward. You knew, didn't you? You knew Thanos was waiting. Watu remained silent. Your mistake, Watcher, was thinking I cared about your rules. He reached out his hand and conjured a quantum energy field. More Watu didn't move. He just looked at Doomstark with a solemn expression. Then you've already lost. Doomstark narrowed his eyes. What are you talking about? Watu pointed to the timeline behind him. Doomstark looked, and for the first time in a long time, he felt a chill. In the flow of time, a shadow was forming. It wasn't Thanos. It wasn't Kang. It was no enemy he knew. Era something new. Something that was waiting. For him, Watu slowly shook his head. You're not the only one who messed with time, Stark. Doomstark felt the weight of those words, and for the first time since he conquered everything, he had doubts. And now, what is this new threat? Did Thanos really know everything from the beginning? Will Doomstark be able to remain the absolute ruler? Continues, and that is our story today. Comment here. Click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.